for task management, basically how to manage your teams using Jira. A lot of organizations use this today to, work with their product managers, to work with their teams, to work with developers and all of that. So you can head over to atlassian.com/software/Jira. The link will show on the screen, and then you can get started. So get it free, and then you can sign up. So you can give your site a name, say um, PM cost test. PM cost testing, and then I can sign in. So usually you are not required as a product manager to create a new account. Your organization usually already has a Jira account, and then they will just add you to their workspace. But situations whereby you are joining a very small team, they've never used Jira before, and you want to propose it to be used, so you can do that. You can use up to a lot of, as many as 10 people on your team can use it. So this is the situation in which you create an account. If not, you usually just join a company's Jira software management. So once you do this, you can select, you can skip this, or you can select conference or document and then continue. So while we're waiting for this to load up, so I mentioned that Jira was used to manage like software product teams, and what happens is you can assign work within your team to someone. You can do your sprint planning. You can basically do a lot of things with it. So I would recommend that you say you're new to Jira and say my software tips. We spend our time working on features, or you can basically skip this. And then let's say PM cost test as my project. And then I create the project. So you can skip this place. And then you are brought somewhere like this. So you can take a tour, and it basically shows you different things you can do with it and all that. So once you log in and create your account, you can do that. So I am going to skip mine and just continue on and say let's reduce this. So you have your board and you have your roadmap. So for myself, I like to enable a couple of things. So remember that I mentioned that as a product manager, you're supposed to build your roadmap based on features that you want to build. I'm going to show you how to do that in a bit. But before I move on to that, I want to add some more things to my board. So I can come to project settings and talk about, and I can come to the features part and have the things I want to add. So I will turn on a backlog because I want to have a backlog. Then my board is automatically turned on. You can turn on reports for analytics. You can turn on your sprints so that you can create sprints. Then you can turn on estimation. And here it's saying you can choose between using story points, using unit to estimate complexity or time. So let's go with story points. For this part, you don't need to worry about that. It's for code and all that. You can turn on your releases, but that's a different ballgame entirely. There are a lot of things that you can basically do with it. So once I do that, and then I can go back to my project, you can see there are a lot of things are more things are open there. So what we can do here is this. So going back to this, sorry, you can start with your backlog. So as a product person, what you can do is create your backlog. So your backlog is basically a list of items that you want to build with your team. You can basically just add your user stories to it. And this PCT sprint here, which is PM cost test sprint, means that, oh, okay, once I've created things on my backlog, I can move some of the things from that backlog into this sprint and then to show up on my board that my team wants to work on it. Before we do that, let's add a couple of people to this so that I can assign them to a task. So for example, let me type up a little for people here. You can select the type of role you want to assign to the team, but if I'm using a free account, you can basically not you don't have the liberty to assign a role to somebody. The person just comes on as an administrator. Before we go on, I'm going to check on these people that I've invited to this board so that I can use them to teach you how to basically set up and use the Jira software. I'll see you in the next video.